guys, so today's video is going to be me using some of the items that I hauled for you guys the other day. I hope you guys like this video. Please keep in mind I have not filmed a tutorial in a long time, so I didn't talk as much as I wanted to talk, but I come back into my awkward shell way too easily. Sorry about it. Hope you guys like the video even still. Thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, so this is because I just removed my little mustache. Yeah. It really seems a little irritated though. So I'm going to start off by using the Ordinary Caffeine Solution 5%, but I like to use this on my under eyes. I just put a little bit there and then I rub it in. You're supposed to put it on your eye contour. It removes pigmentation and puffiness, and it definitely works for me. I have the puffiest eyes, especially when I wake up. So now I'm going to use this Unicorn Essence from Farsali, is I think how you say it. I'm going to shake it up, and then it comes in a little dropper, and it is super pink. It has like some glitters in it, but so I'm just going to kind of drop it all over my face. That's what I see other people do on every other Instagram video. Feel officially cool. I think I used too much though. And then I'm just going to rub it in all over my skin. It has like a really sweet scent to it. It smells really good. And I can feel it starting to get tacky. So I'm not going to be using a moisturizer, but that's because I'm going to be using this silicone primer from The Ordinary. It is such a moisturizing primer that I feel like if I used any other moisturizer with this, it would just slide off of my face. My makeup would. So I'm just going to be using this, and I'm rubbing it all over my face. This is the silkiest primer I've ever used on my face. It is incredible. It feels amazing. Alright, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. I've been using some concealers on my nose lately. I've seen a lot of other people doing this on YouTube and stuff, and I guess it's just to help the makeup last a little bit longer on your nose. The reason I started doing this is because I noticed that throughout the day, my nose was like breaking through the makeup, which is not cool. But I've been working a lot longer hours, so my makeup these days, I do it to last the entire day. And I'm going to put some of this over top of this mess that's going on. I guess my face does not like that Nair remover, even though it is supposed to be for your face. This is just a BH Cosmetics brush from the new set that I got. This is the Sculpt and Blend 2 set. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation. This is in the shade Bare. I have been requested to use this for a while now. One of my subscribers has been begging me to buy this, Lost Brooklyn, and I used MUA Nina's code. I'm using that same brush, so I'm just going to start dabbing it on all over my face. I've been doing this lately as well. I don't know why. It just makes it feel like the sponge steals less of my product. This looks like a lot, but it's only 2 pumps. I'm also going to be using a new sponge. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Sponge. I'm so excited to use this. It feels a lot softer. It doesn't seem like it's expanded that much, but it does feel a little bit softer than when it did when it was dry. I'm going to start using the bottom to buff out that foundation. I have a little bit left, so if I see an area where it's not covering as much as I wanted it to, I'll just go back over it with it. I'm seeing some spots on my chin, so I would definitely say that this is like a medium foundation. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to try any of my new products. So I'm only working one job today. So I am so excited to film. I could only film 2 videos today, which I was hoping I would be able to film a lot more, but I slept so much. I caught up with sleep for sure. Just in time for me to get behind on my sleep schedule again, because I still have to work 2 jobs the rest of the week and my overnights, and I'm just gonna, you know, survive off of that sleep I got this morning, which was so nice. Alex thought I was snoring, so no, it was. So this is a little bit too tan for me, but I'm okay with that because I know that with summer coming, I'm going to definitely be soaking up the sun. Maybe I'll just... For this though, I'm going to use my Morphe M439. The girl that I use code, MUI Nina, if you guys don't follow her on Instagram, she is incredible. But she always suggests to use this foundation with this brush, but I didn't want to because I really wanted to try that sponge out. But I do want more coverage right there, so that's where I'm going to use that brush, and that's it. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is not new to me. This is my 3rd bottle of it, but this is a new shade for me. I've been using light, and so I got light sand because I noticed there was a little bit more yellow in there, which when I compared the two, there was, the other one was like straight up pink compared to this. So I'm pretty excited. That first dip in a concealer, oh, so nice. So I've already done my eyes in this video, as you can tell. I've been really rocking a nude lid lately. Everyone's doing their like Coachella videos where they got like all the crazy colors and like bedazzles, and I've been really liking a nude lid with just concealer. Whatever. I'm gonna use that same sponge. This sponge is a little bit harder than I would like. Honestly, I didn't have that high hopes. I do like the shape of this sponge because it gets in my little nose crevice. And it is really good for getting around that concealer, so that's cool. It's just a little bit harder than I like. I definitely like this shade a lot more. So I wanted to buy that Huda Beauty highlighter palette, but damn if it isn't $20 shipping, and I just ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, Huda. You know, all the international people who follow me are like, quit bitching because they always have to deal with that, but sorry. All right, I'm going to use, this is another BH Cosmetics brush. This is the 129, and I'm going to be dipping this into my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour in the shade Cafe Au Soleil. And I'm just going to be taking this to do a little bit of cream bronzing. I've been loving doing this lately. Oh shoot, I should use this brush, huh? I should try this one out. This is the 127 brush. Oh, feels like I'm painting my face. Using that same little sponge to pounce this out. This is a lot easier to blend out than like normal cream contours because it is a liquidy consistency. It's like the same as foundation, so it just blends a lot easier. If I'm using like a cream contour color, I will put the cream contour down first and then I'll highlight afterwards just to clean up because it tends to get very like harder to spread out and gets a little bit muddier, but this, since it's the same consistency, just blends out like almost too easily. And then it came with this nose contour brush, which I was really excited about, but I'm actually really nervous now. I'm just gonna dip this through, and I think that's what you're supposed to do, is drag it down. I don't know. Didn't really do anything. I am too dumb for this brush. just gonna use this one. This is the first one I was using, the 129. Just going down the sides. Alright, so I don't have any new setting powders. I'm just going to use what I usually use is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I've been loving this one lately because it does have like a slight brightening effect. Using that same BH Cosmetics sponge, I'm just picking some up and going right underneath of that lower lash line just to set my under eyes. That's the first thing I always set because if I wait too long, it'll get creasy. Luckily with the Sharp, I always want to call it a Sharp, the Shape Tape concealer, it doesn't crease very fast at all, so I have time, but normally I'll just go back in with my little sponge and clean up those creases. And then I'm going to set right here as well because I put that concealer there too, and then on my chin. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics 124 brush and then my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Matte Finished Pressed Powder. This is in the shade 205. I got the palest one because they're usually really dark on me. This one looks a little pale though. So I'm just going to kind of brush this all over my face if I haven't set it. Because this is so pale, I'm just going to go very light. Hopefully it doesn't give me any coverage. I'm really liking these brushes a lot. Money's worth. Alright, so to bronze, I'm going to use this Fiona Stiles Bronzing Sun Veil in the shade Western. And I'm going to be using this 125 BH Cosmetics brush. I'm actually really liking how orangey this is. But I always like orangey bronzers. I really like this brush for my forehead. It's a little awkward for my cheek contour though. So, since I haven't like just sat down and filmed and talked to you guys in a while, I gotta tell you something really embarrassing that I did. I hit somebody's car. Crushed it. My poor car got a lot of damage, but I think his got worse damage. I think they said that I did something to the bumper as well. Like their car's in the shop for a week because I did something really bad to the bumper, I guess. I don't know. I was rushing and yeah, crushed a car. Just backed right into it, and I've never done that before ever. I'm 25 years old. I've never hit anybody with my car before. So yeah, it was pretty horrible. I was crushed. I couldn't drive for an entire day. My poor car. My car actually already has a lot of damage on it because one of my old neighbors like ran into my driver's side door when I wasn't even in the car. So it already had some damage to it. So I'm almost paid off the car, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. But I just hate to hurt my little car because I love it so much. Alright, I'm going to use this NYX Ombre blush. This is not a new product to me, but this is a new color. This is in the color Strictly Chic, and I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics 126 brush, and I'm just going right in that peachy orangey color. Okay, so I love that. I love how peachy and orangey it is. I can never have enough peachy orangey blushes. I don't have any new highlighters like per se. Pretty much all of the highlighters that I have are new to me because I just haven't been using them because I've been getting so many other ones. So I'm going to show this Jeffree Star Eclipse a little love. I'm using this e.l.f. blush brush as a highlighter because that's what I always do. Is that intense? Sometimes if I have too many powders on my face, I notice that this won't like really adhere, but it's actually doing pretty well today. I don't think that I put too thick of a layer of that Studio Pro Past powder. I'm loving my new job. I'm just having a really hard time lately, like prioritizing my time. There are so many days where I want to film, but I instead like sleep or do laundry or catch up on something like that. I make it a point to go see my dad like once a week too. And they live kind of far away from me, about 45 minutes. I'm just frustrated with myself because I feel like I'm not really prioritizing my time like I wish I would. Like I said, I'm going to get it together though. I just have to, you know, get into the habit of getting up to my alarm and stuff like that. I'm going to use this Evian misting mineral water spray. I don't think it does anything for my foundation, but it feels great. So I like to spray that all over, and then I'll use my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. I just got this like a couple weeks ago, and I see why everybody obsesses with it. So I just did like 3 sprays of that because I've already sprayed the Evian spray on, and I think they just work together. I am going to do my eyebrows, and then I'll be right back. So I finished my eyebrows, and I added my Emile Cordon Lip Pot, and it leaves my lips looking so good. And like almost plumps them too. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I can tell in person. That combination of the Evian spray and the Fix Plus has just like sunk in and made my powder look so much like skin. I love it. So now I'm going to take this little new Lips to Go 6-color lipstick palette from BH Cosmetics. I don't like the idea of these, but I do really like how small this is. I think that if you're going to do a travel lip palette, this is the way to go. There's no names, unfortunately. This just looks like a mauve color. The world's tiniest little bush. I'm going to switch brushes. I can't use that. I'm going to use this little 132 brush. Also from BH Cosmetics. Alright, I wiped the brush off a little bit, and now I'm going to go into this lighter color. As you can see, this is like super creamy. I'm going to put this in the middle just a little. I'm going to finish off with a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. Which I just realized I forgot. Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you liked the tutorial. It's been a little while since I've done a tutorial, so I probably didn't talk as much as I intended to do. I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular. Let me know that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.